Hello, everybody. What's the good word? Welcome to American Grown Up. I am Lisa. How is everybody? Hi, Catastrophic. How are you? Hi. Hi, Chantel. What is the good word? My fellow Venusians. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know I'm so excited for this. Welcome in, because I've been a student of astrology for a long time. Student, not teacher. Michelle, how are you? How did I know you might have been a Taurus like me? How did I suspect? Maybe I knew anyway. There's so much more Zen Spiral. That's the thing. Like I could be. I have to make a request to the syndicate that there's just not enough time. 30 minutes is not enough time to really get into this the way we should and want to. So I hope that we could do it again, because I really think it'll catch on. I think people will get it and appreciate it and enjoy it. And there's so much, if you want to, so much to learn about astrology. It's just so cool. It really is. So, I mean, honestly, it's so cool. And people say, well, I believe, I don't believe. It doesn't matter. It's like, it's just kind of thing where it's such a good tool if you want to use it. I mean, there's a reason why people have been studying astrology for thousands and thousands of years, really, and it's so much more than just your sun sign. That's the thing. So much more. I want to, Viva Kids had the right idea. She was selling some books, and I think that's definitely the way to go. I want you guys to grab these books. I want you to go on YouTube. I know we didn't get rated yet. I'm going to pin this, and then as soon as we get rated, I'll run it. Hang on. Okay, why is it not showing up already? Why? Because Lisa's just, hang on. Now I can't see this. All right, here we go. Pin. Did we get rated yet? No. Okay. All right, guys. So as soon as we get rated, I want to show you some books. All right. And then these are just good, fun starter books. Take note of them. Look at the stupid light here. I need a lighting director. Raid. Yay. Welcome to the Vintage Syndicate and all of my future and fellow astrological Venusians. Hey, Kim, thank you for starting us off today. My friend Kinchiko, also a Jersey girl. Welcome. I was just saying, I'm a Taurus. I don't do anything very fast. Okay, Taurians are not Sagittarians. Okay, we don't do things fast. So I need more time. I need another train. I'm just letting you know. Like I can't do it all today. But let's just get started. All right. I want you guys to grab this book. I hope I did right. So close we are. I hope I did the shipping right. If I messed it up, let me know. I don't want anybody to pay more than they need to on shipping. Okay. Hi, Stevani. All right, look, you guys, look in the store. Tell me, I'll run whatever you want. There's coupons. Coupons. I forgot but they're in the. I think I put in actually with the shipping. I think I put it in for £1. Sorry, but you should be able to have combined shipping, right? No, I can edit it if I suppose. But anyway, you guys, let me just show you the book. On another network, we can refund shipping. We can't do that here, so I just have to remember that. This is a really good book to start with. Okay, it's okay. Good. Oh, really? Oh, okay. This is a really good starter book. Believe it or not, it's vintage. This is Linda Goodman, who, if you know anything, even a little bit about astrology, Linda Goodman was one of the first writers that really made astrology sort of fun and commercial and kind of sexy. It's a vintage book. It's just sun signs, okay? I want to tell you that there is so much more to astrology than sun signs. This is going to run for 30 seconds just because I'm yapping, okay? It's $1. All right. You know, you're not going to get this cheaper. I don't know where, but this is a great starter book. You put it down, you pick it up, you put it down, you pick it up. Okay. And you can start to read about what, you know, what it really means to be a Taurus or a Gemini, or what most people, after years and years of, you know, collecting all this data on the different signs, why they're called what they're called. And a lot of what people said today is pretty accurate. I mean, I feel like I'm sounding like a big, like I know a lot. I do know maybe more than some people, but I'm not a teacher. I'm just a student and I love it. But this is sun signs, okay? If anybody else is interested in it, let me know. I could easily run it again for $1. Okay, so there is I'll just run something else. Now, I am a Taurus. Okay, Freckles, how are you? But on the day that I was born, I'm just going to show you this side and stricker. Did I add it? This is a good price for this, you guys. Yeah. All right. I always forget to pin it. Okay. So this side and stricker I'm running for $8. Okay, which is a very nice price for this piece. Okay, there's some meat on the bone here. It's pretty blue. Now, why did I pick blue? I'm a Taurus, born in May 18th. Don't ask me the year because I'm not going to tell. Okay, not today. But my moon is in Cancer. All right, and my, you know, everybody's moon is in something. Everybody's Mercury is in something. Everybody's Venus is in something. Everybody's Mars. At the moment you were born, at that moment when you were like this, coming out of the womb, right? Like this. That's how your astrology started. When you came out of the womb, wherever you were on the earth, okay, wherever the planets were, in the constellations, that is the planetary picture of your birth. That's your birth chart. I'm going to run this. This is a side and stricker. It's running blue because my moon is in Cancer, and Cancer is water. Okay. Hey, Chris. Cancer is water. It's and moon. Your moon, the position of the moon on the day that you were born. Okay, Pisces and Leo was interesting because there's soft and sweetness, and that Leo's got that, right? Interesting. And there's just so much more to it. But just remember that it's that at the moment you were born, it's not just your sun sign. So you can say, Lisa, you're a Taurus. There's so many different types of Taurians because, remind me to keep running stuff, because I'm just going to want to chop. But, you know, when I was born, the sun was in Taurus. The moon was in Cancer. Mercury was in Gemini. Mercury is the planet of communication. I'm going to run these really nice McCoys in excellent. I thought they were in excellent condition. They are. This is just a little. It's in the glaze. Okay, they're just nice little McCoys, vintage. And the reason I'm going to run these, let me pin them, is because there's a couple reasons. Let's do this instead of pinning it. Because I have, first of all, I'm a Taurus, so that's Earth. Okay, so this is Earth, hearth, right? Brown. But I have Virgo rising. Did you ever hear anybody talk about their rising sign? Okay, because that's so important. Once you start, I'm going to run these $8 for the, we'll do 20 seconds. Running for these McCoys. Once you start understanding your rising sign and what that means, you will start to see how it makes so much sense. But what is your rising sign? In order to have an accurate rising sign, you have to know what time you were born and where on the earth, longitude and latitude, you were born. You have to know what time, and it has to be exact as possible. You have to look at your birth certificate. Okay? Otherwise, you're looking at somebody else's chart. Yeah. Okay. So some people are not, nobody in my family is interested in it, whatever. I don't care. I don't care whether they're interested in it or not. I know for me, it has been a tool for understanding, a way of understanding patterns in life, a way of having maybe a lot more patience for other people, when I might not have had that patience. Looking back, again, I did it. I'm not used to, here, pin. Okay. This is another one, emerald green. Right. This is a beautiful emerald green. Now, green is the birthstone for Taurus, right? So an emerald, emerald is definitely my birthstone, and it's spring and it's May, and May, most of the time the weather is beautiful, right? So we're going to run this, but let me continue it's fascinating, but I'm going to tell you what to do. There's books here that I'll run for cheap. Okay. But you also want to go, I'm going to run this. It's a gorgeous abalone trivet in really, really good condition for $8. Okay, as if you've never seen a tree before, but right here, 10 seconds. So, okay, so I was saying when I was born, Mercury was in Gemini. Mercury, the planet of communication. Gemini, the sign of communication. Venus was in Aries. Okay. So what does that mean? Maybe not the best place for Venus to be honest. Okay. I got my Venus in Aries. It means when it comes to love, sometimes maybe I could be a little arrogant or a bitch, or I could be sort of like, don't you see? It has to be me. Whatever it is. I'm just saying it's just like these amazing tools that you'll never figure them all out. You will never figure them all out. And so what? It's just learning, studying. It's amazing. That's interesting. A whole house of Aries. That's interesting. That's a lot of heads, right? Aries, how am I ever going to sell anything? I'm not going to sell. What's the point of selling? I don't even care about selling. I really just want everybody to get into this, to understand, to appreciate it, to have a little respect for it. Aries is the very first sign in the zodiac. Exactly. Very first sign when spring starts, right? So what do you say about Aries? Most of what everybody said today is pretty accurate about the general stuff about what you read. Shit, what did I do? Did I break something? Well, we'll see if I did. Okay. Right. Could you imagine? Wait, let me run something so that I'm justifying my existence here. Oh, here's another pretty small item here. This is a really cool bamboo planter that I really like. I'm just running smalls. But if you guys know me, you know I have a lot of huge, massive glass and beautiful things. And we could always do that another time. All right, so this is a really cool bamboo planter. Again, green, Taurus, earth, bamboo. Hi, Mimi. Hello, Mimi. Renewed with Style. How are you? Am I rating? I'm rating Renewed with Style, right? I'm getting confused now. Jeez, I never forget who I'm rating. Now I'm forgetting, but you'll remind me. Okay, guys, I'm running this. Okay, but oh, great. That's what I thought. I like that name. All right, 20 seconds. Go on this really cool bamboo planter. So Mars, when I was born, and this is me, but all of you too. When you were born, each planet in our solar system was going through a certain constellation. That is the planetary picture of your life. That is a picture of your potentials. It's a map of potentials. If you ever looked at an astrological chart, little by little, if you start to listen, if you're interested and you go on YouTube, be discriminating if you go on YouTube, but there are a lot of really, really good teachers on YouTube. I'm going to tell you too, if you want to write them down, there are many that I listen to, but if you want really, really good teachers, oh, you're back once a week? That's great, Mimi. I'm glad you've been through a lot, and you come out strong. So that's great. What time is it already? I know it's going to be over before I have a chance to even. So if you want to learn anything, go to the basics, look up the astrology podcast on podcasts or on YouTube. He's a absolute genius. Okay. Gets from the very, very basic to the very, 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 very complex. He's somebody that will go down in history, Christopher Brennan. That's number one. Number two, one of my favorites. His name is Cam White. He's a young guy out on the, out west, super, super smart. Cam White. Okay, and there's many, many more after that. All right, let's run something else. So, like I said, we're getting rated. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. How exciting is it? We're getting rated. You see? It was meant to be in the stars that we got rated. Who rated us so I could say a big thank you? Who rated us? Is it Nikki? Nikki B. Junkin. Thank you so much for rating us. We're going to run something for $1. We're going to run this Fenton. Here we go again, not pinning. We're going to run one of my favorite smalls. I've had this for a long time. That's the only reason why I'm letting it go. Thank you so much. But in honor of Nikki, I just want to make sure it's in good shape, and it is. We're going to run, welcome, Raiders, this very adorable light green slag, perfect spring color, okay, Fenton creamer, okay. I bet you it has a glow. Does this glow? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, does it glow? Look. Beautiful. Here we go. Hold on. Am I screaming into the phone? Hold on. Start auction. All right. I'm just going to run this for 30 seconds. Go. Running. $1 for a really nice little Fenton creamer. In honor of the raid from Nikki B. Junking. Hi, Patricia. Patricia, I only could tag 20 people on Insta this morning. So I was trying to find you on Insta, and then a couple of people I couldn't find. This is a great little piece. 5 seconds, great price. Great price for this. Great little piece. Fenton, Patricia War. Going to you, my dear. Congratulations. All right, now, what was I saying? Because I don't have notes. I don't really need notes. But, all right, I'm going to show you something beautiful. Where is it? Okay. This is a magnificent piece, okay? I am running this for way, way, way less than I have it listed for, and I'm going to put it back up to what I had it for if it doesn't sell. But if you buy it today, you're getting a beautiful piece. This is Sklo, okay? Little fingerprints there, I know. But beautiful, beautiful bowl with the gorgeous blue moon, water, right? And green for the earth. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous. Also, that reminds me, I want to tell you guys something. Aquarius. What's very interesting about Aquarius, my Jupiter was in Aquarius. Jupiter takes 1 year to go around the sun. Okay, so every year Jupiter changes. That's a whole other thing in terms of how fast the planets are. Mercury goes fast. Venus goes not as fast. Mars goes not as fast. Jupiter takes 14 years to go around the sun. Pluto, generations. So it's a whole thing. All right. So I'm going to run this, but I wanted to tell you about Aquarius. I'm going to run this $39 for 30 seconds, and it's running. Let me think. What was I just saying? Shit. Come on. What was it? Oh, Aquarians. Okay, Aquarians. Aquarius, even though the sign is the water bearer, Aquarius is an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, air signs. Okay. Gorgeous piece, 2 seconds. But it's often mistaken because it's the sign is the water bearer, right? But so Aquarians are very unique and interesting people. We all are. We all are. But there's a thing about Aquarius, And so, like I was saying before, what else should I run? Let me run another pretty of mine that I love. This is a gorgeous emerald bowl. I brought the emerald today. Just a beautiful big, this is like me, like big hunk of burning love glass. Okay, that I really can't be buying too much more of because I can't even fit in my own house. Okay, I put good, but most of my pieces, the condition is excellent. Okay, and this is a very good price for this too. All right, so 30 seconds running. Aquarians are people that, even if they don't realize it, they're thinking about the collective. It's very much, they're just in another place than a lot of us Aquarians. And these are just so general, but it's so cool to think about it. So you might have, Aquarius rising. Uh, it's a look. I know it's a little compulsive, um, isn't it? I know. Well, one day I can take you. I will do more shows. It's a little crazy, my collection. I know. Now, who's a Pisces? Freckles, right? Here's the difference between an Aries and a Pisces. What else could I run? You want to see? Oh, how about these? How about my little owls? Thank you. I know. I'll sell some glass. I'll come back and sell some glass. I'll come back anytime. I miss it. I'm just trying to. I miss whatnot. I'm just like, you know how it is. Trying to like navigate my life. Okay, let me find these. Oh, Here are my little owls. These are going to run for 9. These are made in Japan, and they're running. But I'm going to only run them for 15 seconds. If anybody wants the pretty little wood owls made in Japan. So anyway, there's too much for me to really tell you, is the fact, and too much to learn. And it's not really about jamming all the information into your head. Look, these even have the nice bottom. It's more about just like sort of learning it in an easy way if you want to, not having to be forced, and having a better understanding of what all these people have been talking about for so many years. That's the thing. But so your rising sign, if you can get a chart cast for your rising sign, that is really how you present to the world. That's really important, but you have to know your time of birth. It has to be exact, and you want to get it done right. I have Virgo rising, and that makes a different, like, so I don't know what, Sassy is Sassy is a Taurus, right? But I don't know Michelle's rising sign. So she could be a Taurus with like Sagittarius rising. She could be a Taurus with Scorpio rising. It's like, that's what I mean about like the puzzle. And the other big part of the puzzle, let's run something else. Let me show you my beautiful lady head who I love. The other thing that's important about astrology are the houses. Just think about the houses. Now, why did I run her? What made me think of her? Well, I'll tell you why I think I ran her. Because, first of all, she's regal. Okay. Oh, you did? Oh, that's awesome. I wish I knew that. They have to be calculated properly, and you have to know the exact birth time. I mean, if otherwise, it's really, you're putting yourself down the wrong road. We Taurians, we think a lot of ourselves in a lot of ways. I mean, we might be insecure, we might be this, that, the other, but like deep inside, like that's Taurus. And so, some people might think it's a little much, but that's kind of who we are. Yep, exactly. It's not worth even having it not accurate. That's what I think anyway. But so here's my girl. She's very beautiful. She's a Rubens made in Japan, and she's very, very regal. Okay. And, we Taurians do call ourselves, we in our minds, we are kind of royal. So she's just going to run. But if you think about the houses, the astrological houses, when you look at your planetary picture, your birth chart, like we're talking about, think of it broken down like a pizza pie. Did that run? I only ran it for 10 seconds. Like a pizza pie with 12 different slices. Each of those slices is a different area of life. And where your planets fall in each of those pieces of the pie make you even different. My Taurus sun, which is at 27 degrees of Taurus, there are 30 degrees, is in my ninth house. I don't know where Michelle's sun is until I know. Could be in her first house. All different things. All different. Okay, did I just blast you with all this information? It's so crazy. But I got very excited because I know that people really, some people can't be bothered, which is fine. But the people that are interested are usually interested and they want to learn a little bit more. And what you're reading in the paper isn't necessarily wrong. It's just so general. But there's a lot to it. I'm here to tell you. All right. What else can I run before we raid the lovely Renewed with Style? Oh, here's another piece that I really like. You guys don't. I want you to see some books too, but let me just show you him because he's very handsome too. Look. Do you mean traveling on your birthday, darling face? Is that what you mean? Because I've done it. I've traveled like in different places around the country and around the world on my birthday. If that's what you mean, let me find him. Hang on. Wait a minute. Now, is he called a deer or an antelope or a gazelle? Here he is. Okay. This is also, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I often travel. That's a whole other thing called your solar return. What time is it? 4:23. We have 7 minutes. Um, I've done some experiments in my life. This is a beautiful, formerly a lamp, TV lamp, mid-century, beautiful glaze planter. Okay, love it. Again, earth, woodsy, deer, Taurus, Earth Mother, um, solid. Okay. I want to tell you about Pisces freckles. All right, here we go. We're gonna run her. Um, 10 sec. I'll just run for 10 seconds. If you're interested, you're interested. Um, I have traveled, planned it in advance to be in a certain place at the moment of my birth on my birthday. Meaning, like if I decide this year in 2025, every year we have a birthday, right? Every year there's a chart that we can cast for the upcoming year. So if I stay here in Jersey locally, then that's my chart. It's still active. But if I decide to go to Italy or to Iceland, which is what I did one year, I went to Iceland by myself. I cried there most of the time in a hotel room. But that's another story. Um, but then I'm casting a chart because I said it's longitude and latitude, right? So I've done that too. It's really, really, really. Is this hilarious or what? I'm telling you, 30 minutes is not enough. Let's run something else for $1. What do I have? What else do I have here for a dollar? Let me. You guys gotta get a book. All right, here. Somebody should buy this book. This is just a. This is like more of a fun book. For those of us that still have hormones left, let's just see. All right, the book is $2. Um, it's more of a fun book. Here, I'll run it for $1. Who cares? I don't know if the shipping is decent. I hope it is. I hope I didn't screw that up too much, but all right. It's running. This is just a super fun book called Sex Signs, but it's, some of them are, they're still based on something. You can't get a book on astrology published without it having some, basis in, you know, studied astrology. So this is a fun one. Sorry, I was just seeing the mailman. This is a fun one. Pisces, I just wanted to tell you again, we're being so general, it's almost unfair. But Aries, like we were saying about Kim, and then Yellow Dog has 4 Aries in her house. You could just imagine when the head's but there. Pisces, freckles. Okay, Aries, headstrong. It's just the way it is. You're the first sign in the zodiac. You're the young buck. You're out there. You're the first one exploring the world and the universe. Then there's Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces is the very last sign in the zodiac. The winter right before we have spring and Aries. So Pisces is considered, you could almost look at it as if you've You've lived through all the other signs spiritually. That's one thing I could say about Pisces. So, this is just my sharing my excitement. Yeah, like you'll find yourself, and and people that have other planets in Pisces in that regard, or that, with respect to that planet's energy, might find themselves, you know, um, with those kind of qualities. But that's sort of the difference. Like if you want to look between Aries and Pisces, and every sign has its opposite, right? How much time do we have? 3 minutes. I'm a Taurus. My astrological opposite is a Scorpio, right? That doesn't mean it's always a bad thing. It's great to see you too. It's great to see all of you. Just because somebody's your astrological opposite doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it could be challenging. They have a lot of things you might want. You might have a lot of things they want or need. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. All right. I sold one thing for $1. That's cool. I would run something else if you just tell me. But I think that we should do this again because it's very, very interesting. Yeah, I'll just put the books in the bin. No problem. You want me to put them in one lot or just put them in the bin? Would it be better for me to put them in one lot in the bin or just put them in? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. One lot. Okay. I'll just look at the shipping. I'll try to make it as cheap as possible. I couldn't figure out how to do medium mail for that because I've never used it, but I'll just try to do cheap shipping. I'll put them all in one lot. All right, guys, it's 4:29. I knew that I would yammer the entire time. But I'm thrilled to be here. I'm grateful to the Vintage Syndicate. It didn't though. But I will try. Okay. I'll look again because I could be wrong. We're going to now raid. Thank you again to everybody for having me. Thank you to the excellent, excellent show hosts, and the creators, the developers, the executive producers. The Oscar goes to you. Oh, okay, great, Obey. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Come back, follow me, please. Bookmark those shows, even though the dates change all the time. Please bookmark them. All right, peace and love, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. Is Renewed live yet? Let me just double check. It's 4:20. It's 4:30. Hold on, everybody. Ba-ba-ba. Hang on. I have to search for her, maybe. Oh, here she is. All right, everybody. Thanks again.